You know where you are? I mean, you know where you are, right? Of course you know where you are. What is going on, friends, and how are you doing out there in the land of the internet? Yeah, man, it is Sunday, and it's Memorial Day for some of us people here in the United States. For my friends in Canada, I think it's just Sunday. What is going on, and what do you guys got going on? Have you guys done any traveling? Do you want to do any traveling? Are you looking forward to any traveling? Are you looking forward to anything in the future? You know, information with Kim, the IWK, is just another step in this evolution of podcasting and having fun. The fact that you guys do show up when you show up is really a cool thought, and it really makes us feel really good. At the moment, nobody's in here at the moment, we're sharing this out. I'm going to give a little video for you guys to look at. Wow, I just do that exactly. Give me a few minutes to share this stuff out, okay? Let's do this together. Passenger or traveler, it doesn't really matter as long as you're doing it, right? Some people don't like to be a passenger because they say that being a passenger makes them feel like they're out of control, they're losing control. Or there's even my friends like myself gets a little car sick, you know, when I'm not sitting passenger, I tend to go to read something, look at something, and the next thing you know, I'm like getting car sick and wondering why. But hey, it doesn't really matter. Time's 3:58, and I'm just hanging out with you guys at the moment. We're about to share the love. We're about to send this all around. Our friends know exactly what we're doing. So, what are we doing? You know, that's probably what you're thinking. You're like, what is going on? What are you doing? Well, what I'm doing is I'm about to have a smoke, and I hope you guys join me, and hope you guys got the courage and the staying power to join me, because you know, I'm gonna do it. Just waiting for something to load up real quick. Or maybe I'll give you guys something else to look at while it's loading up.
Tune in daily to NOK Network's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Waking Up with the Wayniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Wayne Cruz from sunny California. Grow 420, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern with Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Sir Stevo and Kim Cooper. Thursdays we have Open Your Eye with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson, 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes at 9:15 p.m. Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh airs 7 nights a week with our rotating joint hosts nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
I see you came back. Well, that's pretty good. Or maybe you never left in the first place. Welcome. NOK and IWK, a lot of this whole thing is that we want to smoke, right? Or at least people like to talk about smoking or their meds or their fashion at which they do. I'm going to pack a bowl. So instead of annoying you with packing a bowl, I'll give you a little something to look out while I pack the bowl. See that? 18 minutes. We got 18 minutes because currently it's 4:02 here in the West Coast. You guys are joining me on the West Coast right now. 18 minutes till 4:20. Phoenix, Creston, Dawson Creek, British Columbia, Los Angeles, Seattle, Las Vegas, and Vancouver and Tijuana will all be celebrating 420 with me. I gotta tell you, every once in a while I'll read a quote or I'll grab a quote that really that reads to me and it really makes me feel right. Always forgive your enemies because nothing annoys them so much. Oscar Wilde. Man, 420 means a lot for a lot of different people. Some people look at it like their chance to medicate, hang out with their friends. Some look at it like exactly what it is. It's a holiday, right? I know you're like, but it has become a holiday for those of us who are stoners, lovers of ganja. A big part of this is a thing that people want to always compare old to new, whether it's RSO to FIGO, whether it's bong hits to pipes, whether it's dabs to smoke freezer, whether it's the thing is you can compare, but what we're looking at is we're all trying to get the same exact goal, right? The same exact goal is to be lifted, have a good time, have your brain elevated, move. Now, for me personally, as most of you know, or if you've been following it for any time, I am a strict user of TAG, thick ass glass, indestructible glass out of Long Beach, California. And basically today I'm going to be breaking the mold. Today we're doing a little bit of silicone and glass. This is a piece that I have been using for camping, traveling, vacations, Harvest. This thing used to sit out in my bus, on my van. Sorry about that. Yes, it is the goal. You know, for me, it's to get baked. Okay, I'm not even gonna sit and lie to you guys. I'm not about to try to change my vernacular for you guys. I'm not trying to escape my words. The truth is, I like to get stoned. I like to get. That's just all it is. A lot of people will call it medicating because they feel they feel bad because there's some stigma, and this is not anything. Just for me, I call it what it is. I am a now when they went legal, I didn't really care that medical went legal because now you had to have a medical license, and you had to have a doctor's license, which I had both. But what happened was in this legal paradigm, we ended up falling into this circle. And the circle is that you'll have shops that come and go, legal and non-legal, and it was great. It was killer. And there's bud everywhere. Well, it dropped the prices, as we know, which is cool. Now, when California went recreational, that's when I think a lot of us stoners, or beards or sideways, a lot of us stoners realized that recreational cannabis use was going to be the thing for us. Um, you know what? I like here we go. Let me do this again. I like getting stoned. But I also like set. Oh, let me just read this out here real quick. Go ahead, you guys can see my good friend right here. You know, it's a very good point. I think the idea is whatever you want to call it, whatever gets you through the night, right? Honestly, honestly. Because I have people that still look at me weird because I'm a bong hitter. No man is free who is not the master of himself. It's pretty good. You gotta remember that one. Hmm. Well, if you guys are hanging out, thank you for hanging out because this is definitely the IWK. You can put it away for 30 minutes a day on the IWK. And by the way, that's a lot that rhymed, and that's a lot of putting it away day stuff. Oh well, enough said, enough done because we're almost at that time where we can celebrate together. It's 4:06. We got a little longer than we thought, I think. What about a little something to do? Something to look at, something to take your mind off your minds. You can think better yet, instead of taking your mind off what you think, I'll actually show you. By the way, I'm over the map. Please forgive me. Any of my fellow IWK friends that want to come up, you have the keys to the back door. You know the secret knock. Anyone else, I'll put the link out there. I don't plan on being up here for about 30 minutes because today it is an IWK Sesh. And thanks for hanging out with us on that, guys. As you may know or may not know, there's an event that's going on out in the desert currently in Nevada that is a very huge event. And basically, this event brings 85,000 people out and they do a lot of dancing and they do a lot of fun. Well, this year I ended up missing. I surrendered my ticket this year. But for my friends that are out there burning, but last night was the last man of the burn. They burned the man last night. So there's a lot of partiers doing right now and a lot of people that are looking to party. So let's get a little bit of the burn going and then we're going to smoke. Yeah, you know about it. Absolutely. So the burn is happening, and there are a lot of people out there right now. For my fellow friends and fellow burners out there, the chair is against the wall. I repeat, the chair is against the wall. Keep your safety and make sure your safety is heard. For all my friends out there in the desert having a blast, man, I wish I could have come this year but I didn't make it. So I plan on seeing all the videos. I plan on seeing all the stuff that you guys bring back because all my friends bring back gifts and beautiful things from the playa, which is a If you know anything about it, or if you know anybody who happens to be in it, or anyone happens to be a burner, it's definitely something to see, even ask some questions. Hey, I got a video my wife and I made. I play this every day on my show because I'm still getting opinions. Guys, what do you guys think? Tell me what you think.
I'll take your picture.
I don't know what to think of it. Every time I play the video, I'm never entirely sure, but I know what to think when this one plays.
Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time.
You should, and you know what time it is, friends. You join me already. We're almost there, and we're getting very, very close. Hey guys, if you guys didn't know, my East Coast friends, 710, right around the corner from you. Actually, it's right around the corner. We can even celebrate that if you guys like. I don't have a problem with that at all. You know, with that being said, we have 10 minutes until 4:20, but I can't wait. Yum, 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 yum. You know, it's a sour skunk THCA. Very impressed with it. Very soury. It's got the skunk flavor to it. It's got more of like a sour to it. So it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it a lot. I ended up going this week and getting some smoke from my wife. I ended up getting it's called Black Ice a sativa. Now, generally, I don't smoke sativas because sativas give me they drive me up. The whole point is that we got this, and it must be very high in CBD because man, it gets me super duper baked. It does everything you generally think of when you think of an indica. Get the couch lock feeling. I feel like I want to lay down. I want to go to sleep, and it's like it's pretty crazy. Oh, by the way, smoke rings lead into Naga.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying off the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
How many times have you been on the internet and someone tells you that you can't possibly have a real relationship or a friendship with someone? How many times does someone say, but you don't really know them? How many times can you say that you have a connection with somebody that is out of this world, that feels that it transcends the airwaves? Well, when I started playing around on the internet, I started meeting people. I met a few people that really, really, really impressed me. One of my friends that impressed me so very much, that motivated me. And, if you got somebody that you talk to on the regular, that you really, really want to get the real, who do you call? Call your dad, call your aunt, call your priest. For me, I call my friend, someone I'd like to call my brother. With no further ado, my friends, coming in this corner, weighing in at approximate 420 ounces of dab, my good friend, your good friend, and the one, the only, Sir Steve-O, 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 Steve-O.
Hey, what's up, man? I've never been introduced so awesome in my whole life. Thanks, brother.
Well, hey, man, we got 6 minutes until it's time for 420. And I was sitting here going, I want to get baked. And then I kept thinking, I had a conversation with you a few days ago that really motivated me and moved me. And I want to make sure my friends can see this right now. You see my friend up here, that guy up there? I value this guy so much. He's helped me through some times. You know, it's funny. Anytime you send someone a message, generally they'll send back a sup. What do you need? What's going on? I'm busy right now. I'm eating. I'll get back to you. My friend Steve will always sends me back, what's up? Are you okay? And it's such a beautiful feeling to know that, no, I'm great. But it's good to know that you have somebody like that. And thank you. And I wanted to say that to your face up here in front of everybody. Thank you. I gotta look that way. I appreciate all the stuff you do for me and with me, my friend. Thank you.
It's all good, man. Yeah, you're a good pal. You give back just as much, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm glad to be here to celebrate 420 with you. That's for sure. You are the California kid on the West Coast, so it's only fitting.
Wait. Wayne Cruz, West Coast. However
West
you want.
Coast.
So what do you? I know the dumb question that everybody asks. What are you puffing on?
I think right now it's what was that called again? Donkey apples.
Whoa, donkey apples.
Donkey.
You know that sounds. Well, you know. I don't know. It sounds like a donkey apple. That is right.
What's that?
You know what a prairie apple is? Have you heard that before?
No.
Prairie apple is basically what cowboys used to call horse turds that would dry up.
Oh yeah.
The donkey apple. I'm like, wait, you got donkey turd there? Is that? I'm like, what's up?
That's funny.
If I didn't get to say this, I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Kim, thank you so much for giving us a platform to have a lot of fun on. Thank you for giving us a place to come up here, babble, have fun, teach the news, talk about strains, talk about just stupid shit, bus driving, whatever you're talking about.
Yeah. Those of you who may not know, the IWK stands for Info with Kim, because that's how it started, was getting her information with Kim. She thought it would only last for 2 weeks, she thought, because remember, 2 weeks to flatten the curve? Everybody stay home, we'll all be better. So Kim thought, well, I'll start a daily sesh just for the next couple weeks. And here it is, I think 4 years later.
Right? That's crazy. Speaking of that, I found a quote that really fits this. It's nothing that we have learned is not taught to us. It's what we remembered. And I thought about that for a moment. And it's like the things that we learn and we remember. So lately I've been trying to just hang on to memories, right? Hold on to thoughts. I remember sitting there selling the hell out of Sir Steve-O shirts, like a madman. And these are the things that I think 420 is so cool for, right? Because we get to hang out and have that moment where it's just 420 in the spirit of what 420 should be. And if you guys don't know, right now we got 2 minutes until it happens. Happy 420. I'm not going to blast away quite yet, because I'm going to make you wait. I did bring some treats for you guys to let you guys kind of see how we do 420 here in the West Coast. When people think of the West Coast, they think of the ocean. They think of palm trees. They think of Rodeo Drive. They think of bikinis. They think of Brad Pitt. Now, what people don't see is the wastelands of the desert. They don't see our back alley streets that smell really bad, that are dangerous. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to ruin it, but I will say to you here, for our 420 in California, a lot of the stoners I know will sit around, get baked, and talk about what we can do and what we want to do. Now, rarely do people 58 seconds until it's 420, y'all. I'm going to shut the hell up, and we're just going to let Freedom's Torch speak the word. Pass along Freedom's Torch if you guys got it. God bless, and pass the ammo. Happy 420 to my friends. No matter where you're celebrating this, whether you're the West Coast, North Coast, East Coast, I don't care. You're celebrating with me and my friend Steve-O today. Thank you very much. And hey.
420, spark it up, everybody. Oh,
Happy 420. That's right. That's right. That's right. No, we're right there. We're right there. Oh my God, we're 18 seconds. Oh my God, we're right there. Neck and neck, coming to the finish line. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh my God, I feel like those people. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh my God, I can't even keep up with the fucking count. Hey, happy 420, no matter how you're counting it. Well,
oh yeah.
to my friends across the West Coast, thank you very much. Thank you for my friends across the West Coast. Thank you so very much. Phoenix, Creston, Dawson Creek, Los Angeles, Seattle, Las Vegas, Vancouver, and Tijuana. Thank you very so much. And God, I hope you guys are having a very, very, very good 420. I hope you're celebrating it with a friend, no enemies. And I hope you're looking across the table or looking across the beanbag at someone just going, man, this is so fucking cool. Guys, it's happy 420, right?
Right.
Happy 420.
Keep it green, baby.
I was just gonna say, I do daily sessions at 420, even when I'm not on the IW and the NOK every day. So if you guys want to find me, you know how to find me there. They're keeping it green. But I want to take a moment, and I got some questions because I'm so vastly curious about a few things.
Okay.
Tell me, Steve-O. Let me turn to you for a moment. Tell me, what's it like working and dwelling in the world of Grove?
What's it like? Well, it keeps me busy, that's for sure. We do have a big lineup as well, so with having daily shows, daily giveaways and stuff, it definitely keeps me busy, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
It's pretty epic, something that these people had a thought of doing that ended up turning into what you guys got going on. I watched you guys do your jam a few nights ago. And as the secret hater in me, I was like, man, I'm not going to watch them because, man, I'm not up on the screen. And well, I go there and I watched you guys. And next thing I know, about a half hour later, I'm still watching. About 2 hours later, I'm like, okay, I got to stop watching. I was impressed because I generally don't watch streams that long. I kind of will show up, see some stuff that I kind of like, put a comment or two, hang out for a little bit, and then go. And I actually stuck through it. And I was really, really digging what you guys were doing. And the fact that you guys have such a cohesive thing going on is so beautiful. You guys got anything big coming up? You want to chat or throw out there, or that you can throw out there?
Oh, well, it's business as usual. We just finished our Grow Fan Jam for the month. And, now it's back to, the daily lineups, making sure that, we get that good content out to you, just like here at the NOK Network with the daily shows. You've got Wake Up. I see that behind us right there, Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Pacific. We got Wake Up with the Waniac.
I totally forgot to change that shit. Oh well. Yeah, thank you. I'm seeing everybody doing these camping trips right now. And I'm gonna be honest with everybody out there watching. If you're watching, listen to me very carefully. I'm jealous. I see all my friends getting together at these camp spots and hanging out. I'm like, far away, and my magic carpet won't get me there. And I'm just like wanting to hang out with all of my friends. And I think it's so beautiful that everybody's coming together, no matter what group you're in, and you're having this barbecue and you're having your friends hanging out and you're throwing tents up and you're having family and friends. I think, doesn't that to you personify this whole 420 like cohesive thing with people? Or am I just sounding like a hippie right now?
Yeah, I definitely think that, unity and, peace, love, those words are thrown around a lot, but do we do our best to honor those words. It's kind of like going to church on Sunday and then firing everybody at the office on Monday morning. You know what I mean? It's I just think that I enjoy watching people that are real and practice what they preach. I really like that. There's a lot of good people out here that are trying to spread the good word. That's for sure.
For me, it's a thing where I gotta wait. I gotta wait another a week or two here to go camping. My camping's a little different. I'm doing some time traveling next week. Going back to 1880. My beard's all lopsided today. I don't know what happened. I laid on it or something. We're going back to 1881. We're going to Colfax, California, 1881 to Hell on Wheels, to a little town called Colfax, California, that used to be ran by the railroad. Basically, during that time, there were a few outlaws, and Black Bart was one of the famous outlaws that ran through California. And Black Bart, actually, I have an ancestor that ran with that guy, which is kind of crazy. So what people don't realize is when the Civil War happened, a bunch of those boys had to go somewhere because they felt disenfranchised. So they ran to California and they ran to Arizona and Nevada because it was free. So you had a bunch of these wild men running around doing crazy shit. That's the Wild West people talk about. Well, I'm traveling to the Wild West to meet up with some friends. Lefty is, but I will be taking Lefty in a briefcase or a bag of some sort. I plan on bringing lots of content back for all my friends.
That's great, man. I know you will too. It sounds like a lot of fun. You're really you're definitely made to do a Western type of character for sure. And it's not even the same one. You can do different characters as well. That's
I laugh because when my best good buddy called me up 4 years ago and said, dude, you got to come to Northern California. So the triangle goes like so. It's an oblong triangle, the Emerald Triangle. They're at like the very southern corner tip. He's like, if you come up here, we're going to play cowboy. And I was like, do what? And he's like, play cowboy. I'm like, whoa, that sounds a little weird. He's like, no, you'll love it, bro. Blah, 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 blah. He sold me on it. I put some clothes together just to go check it out. Next thing I know, I'm hooked. Now, being hooked, it's cool to also know that you're hooked with like 30 other people that are hooked.
Yeah, right.
So it's not just you, and it's cool. Yeah. And that's another great thing that I'm going to get to show my friends this trip is the family vibe that you get. I'm going to try to film as much as I can because we have a rule where if you're in wardrobe, your garb, no one catches you with your phone out. It's like one of our things. So I do all these videos and pictures that everybody sees all on the download.
All right. Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Unless it's something that I'm like, hey, everybody stand right here real quick, and snap or whatever. So I'm going to ask the same question now because I just told you my thing. Making content for yourself. Do you go out in your mind and think, I'm going to show the garden today? And do you have like a production list? Like I'm going to show them this shot, I'm going to talk about this. Or are you like, put the camera up and like they get my sexiness out there working in the garden?
Yeah, you need like a permanent tripod while you're there. Just walk around. Everybody be like, what the fuck are you doing?
It would. I did. So for me, like I know for me, but so is that which method do you use? I mean, do you figure it out before you go out there where you're like, I'm going to show the garden, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to show everybody?
Yeah, pretty much. I go out there with a plan, on what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing an update tomorrow morning on the outdoor plan. They're fading a lot, but it's a pretty even fade across all the plants, so it doesn't make me think that there's anything wrong. That's for sure.
Sure. It's that burning ball of gas in the sky does a lot of weird things, and the angle, and it's weird. I have one that's fighting with the tree, and you can tell it's fighting with the nutrients. The tree, they're just too immature mistake, guys. I put them too close together. but whatever. I didn't realize the tree was going to grow big like that. Whatever. Amateur mistake. Jorge, don't yell at me when, don't yell at me. Should have read that in the chapter, but I overlooked that shit because I thought I knew what I was doing. Goes to show you again. Nice. Thank you for coming and hanging out for 30 minutes a day as we put it away on the NOK. Man, yeah, IWK is something that I like to do this. I'm really into this session, just a short little thing. It's like 30, 40 minutes, have some fun, hit you guys with a little bit. And then I'm generally back.
The Wayne 1-2.
No.
Yeah, careful there, old man. I was laying on my bed and reached over on the side of my bed to grab my water jug, and my shoulder went pop the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that hurt like hell." I'm like, "What is that? 8 pounds?"
Yeah. Oh, dude, I gotta say this because this is so funny. So today, my wife and I go to the market, and in California, and maybe you guys too, I don't know, but in California, we have to bring our own bags. Okay. So we get to the place, my wife's got her bag of bags. I get out of the truck and she's all, oof. And I look over like, what the hell? She's all, here, will you take my bag of empty bags? And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I have it. It nearly yanks my freaking arm off. I'm like, what the hell is in here? My wife had a Ziploc bag, and I suck at it, okay? She had a Ziploc bag full of empty change. And we went to the change thing to pour it in there to see what we had. He's like, what do you think's in there? And I'm like, $15.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, there's probably, I don't know. What did you say was in the bag, honey? What? How much did you say was in the bag at Coinstar? I thought it was 10 or 12 bucks, maybe. She's like, 10 or 12 bucks, maybe. I'm like, $15. All of a sudden, it's like 13, 14, 15.90. I'm like, well, there I went.
Yeah.
Dude, we raked it in with all this change, man. It was nice. But like I said, it was funny because the bag, it was at the bottom of all these empties. Yeah, $28 in empty change. You're like,
yeah.
That's what you find on the floor and in the drawers and in the cabinets for real.
Yeah, we save ours all year and go at Christmas time, and it's usually about $175 to $200, somewhere in that area, or a year's worth of change.
I'm not big on carrying it. Is that why you do it? Where you just kind of like toss it into something and then at the end?
Yeah. And then, Kelly will get it with tips and stuff. Sometimes have, coins and stuff. But, mostly, it's just not wanting to carry it. Yeah. And I don't use cash. I don't really go anywhere to keep cash in my pocket. So
plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I rarely, like the weed store, I use cash. The water store, like certain places, cash is going to be what I use, but other places, nah. It's card. It's more convenient. It's easier. It's faster. Everybody's got their thing on that.
Yeah, I used to carry cash when I would be out and about. But hi, Loretta.
So, well, yeah, it is all that silver in there. There's a bunch of silver when you have coins. Yeah, but if you looked at these new coins, though, a few days ago, my wife took them, or I'd show you. I had found a peso. Okay, I had a bag of money that I collected from around the world that I've been collecting, and it busted. So I was picking up coins and all this shit. I found a peso, and I was comparing it to the American quarter. But then I had a 1970s quarter. I had a 1990s quarter and a 2024 quarter, and then this peso. And I put them all together to look at the size, the art difference. And it's really crazy how these new coins feel fake. I don't know, like weird, I had turned a silver dollar one time into a pick for my base. Man, let me tell you, that that's breaking the law. I'm aware. Come on, is the Fed's going to come after me? I don't know if I played it at the moment, if I played the long commercial, but guys, there is something I do have to do that has to be done, because if I don't, then bills don't get paid and people don't get happy, and then you're going to get the smoke rings coming after you, and then you're going to have like the whole native nation up there coming after you because we didn't do this. And I love those commercials. That song sticks in my freaking head, dude. and I'm like, stop it, you're not allowed to stick in my head. It's like, yeah, one dab. Guys, Steve-O, is there anything you want to throw out to my friends, let them know, or any of that stuff?
Yeah, stick around, check out some of the shows that we have in our lineup here on the NOK Network right now.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you once again for hanging out with me and that guy.
Thanks, buddy.
I appreciate you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Guys, like, share, love, smash those buttons. And if you don't smash them, smash something else.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying off the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Tune in daily to NOK Network's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Waking Up with the Wania, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Wayne Cruz from sunny California. Grow 420, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern with Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Sir Steve-O and Kim Cooper. Thursdays we have Open Your Eye with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson, 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes at 9:15 p.m. Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh airs 7 nights a week with our rotating joint hosts, nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine, and she is spreading that education across the North. Activism, referrals, resources, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no, sir, to propaganda with No Sir. Find them at www.nocer.ca.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at NOKNetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@NOKNetwork.com.
Hey, dudes and dudettes. Enjoy the show, man.
I could go on and on and on. And the problem is it just annoy the hell out of people. But for the 70 of you that are up here, thank you so very much. I'm sure there's going to be some people watching the reruns and some people in the shares. Hey, by the way, in the reruns, when you watch a rerun, do you watch the whole rerun? I do. It depends on who and where I'm watching. I watched a rerun today that actually got me to stop and think. There was a streamer out here, I'm not going to name names today, that I witnessed that actually made me think. This guy is posting positive vibes on his Sunday show that was so good that I think more people should start paying attention to. At first, I was like, it's Sunday. Okay, I know what he's going to do. No, this dude did it unabridged. And I just want to say, you know who you are. You're going to see this. He is a Canadian, so he'll end up seeing this. But guys, you know, I could keep going and going, but you know, hey, Steve, have you seen my magic trick?
Let's see it.
Have you seen my magic trick before? My foam, with foam cups that I think how foam messes with my electric biofield.
Yes, I have, and it's amazing. Do it again.
Yeah, all right. We'll do.
Most of you don't know this, but I don't really do the whole foam thing. Foam cups kind of freak me out. It's something about the texture or something about the static that it builds. Let me demonstrate. As I have it, I just hold on to it, and then wow, trip out on that somehow. It's just this weird static that happens. Hey, be good to yourself and stay away from the foam.
It's Magico. No joke, I don't use foam. I can't stand foam. That's about the only time I touch foam is for that magic trick.
Yeah. Nice work with that when you filmed it well too.
Well, you gotta mess around, I've been collecting footage, and when I look at my footage, I go through stuff and I think, should I delete it? Should I keep it? Would this be funny to someone? I always take for granted the stuff that I have or I see, because to me, it's one of those, I've seen it. So when I post this video of my friend doing what you're about to see, I play this pretty much every show, but I'm going to keep playing it. Now, eventually she's going to see that I play this, and she does a show here in California, and I'm trying to get her to come up and do a live show with me. I'm trying. She's called Checkers the Clown, and she does this pretty amazing act where she's a contortionist, and she can like put herself into knots and put herself into little boxes, and she does all kinds of crazy stuff. And this is also one of her crazy talents right here.
And we're gonna do it. I need dead silence, and then when I get it all the way down, I'm going to turn so you can all see it, and you're going to erupt in applause.
This is weird.
Yes? Yes?
My ex used to say the same thing.
Okay, I believe you. Here we go. Dead silence.
She's a trooper.
That's for real too, man. That's not a trick. It's not some collapsible knife or something. I watched her do a bunch of these tricks. I watched her do her warm up, and I started talking, and I didn't know I was talking to her fiance, I guess. And they have a part like act. They have an act, and they're so much fun. I really want to get them to come up together on camera and do their tricks and their stuff, because when you see her like put her arms and do all this weird stuff and dislocate things, you're like, what?
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah. This is stuff that I keep, when I go through my hard drive. It's stuff that I probably should be, deleting, throwing away, or whatever.
People ask me that because a long time ago, I copied it was a reel, and it was about a penny that was worth a lot of money, and it blew up. I had like 300,000 views on this thing. So
really?
Some people follow me now because of that video. So I get that question.
It's one of those. Okay, I like to share stuff like that myself, and there's stuff where sometimes I won't put credit to it, and people will be like, well, where's this from? I'm like, well, the web, you see where it's shared from. If you really want to know what it is, you can follow it that way. I still see things that really, really make me kind of go, what? And the web's always that situation for me. No matter what I'm looking at, there's always something that makes me shit. Do you guys have a musical road where you live?
A musical road? No, not that I'm aware of.
You know, when I was told about ours, I was like, musical road? I drove it 3 different times to get the speed correct. Evidently, they did a Toyota commercial out here in the desert. And when they put down the musical road, it's basically a quarter mile of track on the road that plays at 55 miles an hour. It plays the Wellington's Victor. And it sounds like a record, and it's crazy. Now, you can go at different speeds and do it. And when they left it there, because it was too much money to destroy it, so they just left. So this out in the middle of the nowhere, there's this piece of land that everybody's lining up to go down. Always traffic on it. It's fun. Well, turn your audio up if you want to hear it real quick.
Neat.
Again, footage that probably should have been thrown away, right? The desert city from nowhere. Yeah, there's a lot of it out here in this desert city from nowhere.
Yeah.
Man, I got some video footage of traveling that makes people go, what? But thanks for hanging out with me once again, guys. Because I think 51 minutes is way more than enough. I put it away more than 30 minutes today. Thank you again for hanging out with me and my friend. If you enjoyed any of it and you liked seeing it, there's always ways to see what we both do and how we share it. And be good to yourself and have fun, I think.
Absolutely. Peace, love, and keep it organic, everybody. It's bone hit time.